the program, the cremation, the cars, um, let's just say for the sake, police escort, which the church was free, the caskets was free. Um, that's still not $30,000. I
No,
mean,
it's
that's
not.
still not $20,000.
No,
I'm like, that's
Like
not even 10. Like you close to about 10,000. Like, come on.
exactly.
I'm gonna say maybe a good 15. I'm gonna say maybe a good 15 that they didn't spend. You said seven
Say
thousand.
seven.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Seven.
was,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
Seven,
I,
asking.
solid
I
seven.
got
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, I
but
don't even see
15
it
is too
making
much.
10. Because our cremations here on the high end is about 1,600, like you
Wow.
said. But
But for her insurance checks to have been forged, you know.
Your godmother, April. Your godmother said she living right now.
You, I've been living for, but wait a minute, that wasn't even it. I told Jive this earlier. Just a year ago, Pruitt Mortuary reached out to me. These are the new owners. And she said, "Yes, ma'am, speak with April Johnson." I said, "This is she." And she said, I want to know, what do you want me to do with your remains? I said, "What remains?" She said, "Your son's remains." I said,
you
"What do you
gotta be
mean?"
kidding me.
She said, I have she said, "I have Terrence Mitchell Jr.'s remains
I'm
here."
gonna go. I just.
I said, "How do you have Terrence Mitchell Jr.'s remains with you? And I've had his remains with me for 3 years." And she said, "Well, I have a box here with his name." I said, "Well, whose remains do I have?"
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
So
That's mishandling of a corpse.
it is.
Felony.
Lord have mercy.
That's Kirk Thompson, though. That's Kirk Thompson.
I told y'all he was there before he came to the church.
And see, I didn't know this man until that day. I didn't know him at all. I don't even know where the funeral home came from, because there were other funeral homes that I wanted, but everybody was saying I wasn't in my right mind. They was going to do it all. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. That is
When I tell you, I am so sorry.
And I know money cannot bring them back, and it wouldn't make me feel any better. But they owe me. They really
That's
do.
right.
yeah, it's the
Your
principle.
children
Yeah.
gone and your money gone.
But April, like in that fire, your kids weren't the only one. Like I think you said your brother or somebody was
So
affected
my
too.
brother was severely burnt in the face. My father was severely burnt, and my surviving child, he was burnt as well.
Jesus.
I did watch the news report, and it was pretty bad.
Oh, I
It was pretty
remember
bad.
it like it was. I remember
Like
it.
it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, like it was yesterday.
I
It's
have heard a lot of stuff tonight. I am completely blown.
Yeah.
I'm
outdone.
just blown.
Outdone.
I'm already done about mother cows right here.
So you don't know whose remains you have.
No. I actually went and picked up the other remains, because I'm like, I don't know, is it his? I mean,
That
My,
is
my, my.
so I have four
unreal.
sets of remains in my house, and yeah.
You don't want to discard them.
Because
I
you don't know really which ones are
I
really your
don't
son.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. And I had this year, the 5th year, I had planned on putting them in a plot somewhere, because, it's a reminder. Every day I
Yeah.
walk down my stairs, and because I have them sitting in front of my fireplace, and I'm ready to put them somewhere, but I can't put them nowhere because I don't know who's who. I have two sets of remains that's for my oldest child, and he was not a big boy. He was 13. He was shorter than I was. So
Did they cut his body in half?
I didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
I know that's a bit much. I'm sorry. I'm just
No, but I don't know what they did. But I know they did a lot of scandalous stuff.
This make you want to fight people. You like
Exactly. No, like right now, it's been this year will be 5 years, and I'm just now, when I tell you just now, starting the grief process, and I'm at that anger stage, and I'm trying my best to keep it together.
sit in it. You gotta feel it.
I know.
Well, he told people at one time that he owned Pruitt.
And that right there, I don't even know
He
if
did.
he actually owned it or not.
He did not. He was an employee.
Oh wow.
And the
Oh
other
yeah,
thing,
Pruitt, yeah, he did tell, yeah. That's what we thought for a while.
I thought it was his.
No, he was an employee.
yeah, and Jobs, may I say something too?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
He doesn't have licenses. So whenever there's a funeral service, he makes people think that he owns these funeral homes. And when he has funerals, there has to be a licensed person in the building.
And that's
But
what
he has a lot of funerals, and he uses Evangelist Temple to have a lot of these funerals, because now he uses other funeral homes to kind of do whatever he needs to do to get them ready. But he used Evangelist Temple. And, usually at the funeral homes, they pay you something and all of that. We don't know if that money is going to Evangelist Temple or if it's going to him. But he does use Evangelist Temple a lot to have funerals.
He did a lot of remodeling, First Lady.
Who's done a lot of remodeling?
He's done a lot of remodeling.
Oh, you mean at Mara Banks and them's old church?
Over there. And he was telling Bobby Earl that he remodeled his mother's home.
Wonder where he got the money
Well,
from.
a lot of people got this federal money too.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we don't know now. We getting off task now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mama said she don't care.
Listen, it sounds real PPP like.
Yeah.
Look, I've been watching this Johnny Depp defamation of character trial, so I need to make sure that she stays in her lane.
I didn't call any names. I just said y'all know a lot of people.
Amber Heard didn't call any names either, but Johnny
That was
Depp
general opinion.
Yeah, we should have been on that legal team.
It can't be proven true or false.
Right.
So, as far as with you got the Kyle situation, you have April's situation, and these are fellow COGIC members, and nothing has been done.
Nothing.
Well, April's situation is just coming to light.
Yeah.
She has been she is disclosing this now on your show. This is not public information.
And you know what?
It is now.
It is now.
This is what I'm saying, and this is what I said even to like the women's department in the Church of God in Christ. Barbara McCool-Lewis, whoever in position, how do you feel as a woman hearing your fellow sister, mother, friend crying out for help and you say nothing? Is your position that important that you step over someone just to keep your seat? Now, if we want to talk Bible scriptures, let's talk about the Good Samaritan. We ain't got no Good Samaritans in the church. Mother McCool, you ain't no Good Samaritan. I wonder how Vanessa Gatlin feel when they started stripping her and taking her stuff after her daddy died. Mother Gatlin, how does that feel? Don't feel good. You never thought it would be you, did you? Okay, I thought so. Okay. All right.
I feel because during this time when I found out about the money,